All right, let's test this out. A quick game. We've got a game against Mooch, strong player, and it's some kind of modern PXE thing. Let's just think about this. I want to kind of get my king out of the line of the queen. I don't like the idea of him playing f4, hitting the bishop. I'm going to move the bishop to attack the queen. Develop a piece. It kind of looks like his king's very open on the king side, so he might have to castle queen side. He's forcing the issue here, as far as I can tell. I don't like knight g4. We'll just stop that. He's going to have to think about where he wants to put his king. I need to finish developing. Maybe bishop c4. It's going to be a little bit passive just sitting behind that d5 pawn though. Let's see what he wants to do. He's having a good think. So maybe he's going to play bishop b7. Attack that pawn. Let's just try and clarify what's going on over here on the king side. I can attack the f6 knight with g5, hg, queen g5. The d5 pawn's pretty well covered, and if I need to, I've got bishop g2 in that line as well. Let's give this a go. This g6 pawn is a little bit weak. If he takes, then probably queen g5 is tempting. And maybe I can get in knight h4 as well, just to put even more pressure on the g6 pawn. And step out of the way of the rook anyway. Now I'm threatening to win the g6 pawn. Okay. Covers that with bishop f5. If I try bishop d3, my d5 pawn is not adequately defended. However, I can try and play f4. If he takes, I can take with the queen. If he doesn't take, I will take on e5, and then I'm threatening to push the d pawn to d6, which looks unpleasant for him. Let's give this a go. Okay. This was the plan, let's just stick to it. Now I quite like the active move d6. It's a pawn sack, but do I have to sack a pawn? Not really. Let's think about this. I'm regretting not developing the bishop. Maybe I should just take a second. Now I'm threatening not very much at all, actually. Okay, let's just develop the rook, hitting the pawn on e5. These pieces are a little bit in each other's way. Maybe I need to try and get things going on the king's side, on the queen's side. What do I think about that move? He's playing a lot faster than me. I'm going to come back now that the rooks are centralized, hit the weak pawn. Maybe drop the queen back actually, just to keep his queen tied down. Otherwise I'm threatening d6 with check. He wants knight f4. It's quite a good move. Okay, let's see. If he plays knight f4 here, I can always just drop back to h1. He's getting aggressive. Let's just try. Got a discovered attack on the king. Yeah. Okay, so still gives me a discovered attack. To be careful, my rook on d1 is hanging in some lines. So maybe I need bishop e2. Okay. Back ranks. I need a flight square. Didn't play this very well. His knight is hanging. And I can bring the rook. Wow. This was not the best chess. But he's in trouble now. Just push. Check. That should be enough. Even for me. Excellent. Won my first game.